The Unfamous Files is a fun, lively and super relatable podcast hosted by twin sisters Taryn and Shay, aspiring actors in their 30s who've been chasing their dreams for over 15 years.
While we're all about the journey in the performing arts and dreaming big, we know life's ups and downs are universal. Whether you're passion-driven, juggling side gigs or dealing with setbacks.
Our honest chats, silly stories and bursts of motivation are here to remind you success isn't just about fame. It's about staying true to what fuels your fire no matter where you're at in life.
We're here to inspire, laugh and keep it real with you guys every step of the way.
Hello. Welcome back to the Unfamous Files. It's great to be here today.
Yeah, I don't know why Taryn's looking at me so strangely. I think it's because it's just me and Taryn, and she's looking at me like, I don't have all three of us to introduce. It's just us two.
Yeah, I feel like usually I'm like, Troy, how you going? Shay, how you going? And it's just us.
Hi.
Hi.
We are here with a really fun, I think, episode that I think everyone is going to be able to relate to today.
In some way, shape or form.
1,000%. The episode name is When Songs Go Sour. So
maybe elaborate in what that means a bit more.
Yeah, I will. Don't worry. I planned on it. Well, when songs go sour, we're thinking like, you know, when there's a song and for a job or whatever it is, you play that song over and over and over again, or you have a bad experience at a job or with a person, and then it just ruins the song completely and you're like, I can never listen to this song ever again.
I have done this with so many songs. It is so sad because so many of my favorite songs, it's like you never do it with the songs that you hate. Mm-hmm. It's like the ones you hate end up becoming the ones you love if it's on a job. And then the ones that you love, so you specifically use it for something, ends up being the one you hate and can't stand and don't want to ever fucking listen to ever again.
100%. And I think that for Tara and I in particular, because we're in the acting world and we're in the dance, like we're dance teachers as well, like particularly with dance teaching, you can just imagine where that rabbit hole goes. But I was going to start with, in particular for us, in our acting little journey, it comes up a lot. A lot of actors like to use music as inspiration to get you into an emotional place. You know how you have those songs that resonate with you and you're like, oh, yeah, that's just hitting the feels in a really sad way or a really happy way.
I think as a viewer, you can relate to it by, you know, when you're watching a movie and this song comes on and it just hits at that. It's like, oh, that song at this moment, it hits those heartstrings. Yeah. That's kind of what Shay's... Yeah, what you're going for, right?
100%. And that's kind of like we use a lot of music to try and help us launch into those places. And a lot of actors do it. A lot of directors do it. I know James Gunn in particular, who directed the Guardians of the Galaxy. Whenever there's an emotional scene, he actually gets the actors to put it in their ears, like in a little hidden earphone moment for them to listen to as they act that scene out, which I think, would be gold for any actor.
I think it's not even, he said, not even in just emotional scenes. He does it in literally every single scene he films, even on a boombox. He like he already knows the entire movie soundtrack that he's going to play. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm like, yeah, I love it.
Okay. Yeah, he literally plays like every single soundtrack he knows before he starts filming.
Yeah, I love that. I think it's such a good thing for actors to be able to get into it. But when we used to go to our old acting school, we did this a lot, like especially because we did these activities called Dawn activities where it's kind of like you were either starting in the room and you kind of had this emotional backstory that you'd created yourself. You had to get this activity done for whatever reason, but it was felt like it was life or death.
Yeah.
Before launching yourself into that, usually you'd put some music on, find that song that gets you to the place to really heighten the circumstance and heighten your emotions.
And I guess it's getting you ready for that moment when you get on set and they say action and you have to be there.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole point of this exercise.
Yeah. And I feel like we do that a lot anyway when we do on set. I always listen to music to prep us into it.
100%.
No matter what mood I have to be in, angry, happy, sad, whatever. But there's a song in particular, like it's ruined so many songs, this Dawn activities.
I want to know what this song is. I'm keen to know your one.
It's ruined so many songs, Dawn activities. But one in particular, I'll say this because it used to be a song that made me really happy and like that I just loved so much to a point where I was like, this could be my wedding song, like the song where I walk down the aisle or something like that. Like I loved this song.
Even before you'd met your partner, you were like, it doesn't matter who my partner is. This is my wedding
before.
Song.
Like this is when I watched, I first heard this song in How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, and because I love, that's one of my all-time favorite rom-coms, hilarious. And it's called It Feels Like Home. And
It feels like home.
Oh,
to
God.
me.
Taryn, don't do that. We're definitely not that.
I literally said before we started filming this, I just want this to be microphone to be my recording studio and have my big pop star moment.
We promise that is not happening this whole way through this episode. It is not karaoke, Taryn.
Every song that comes up, I'm singing. That's what's happening.
So, good God. So, yeah, so it's that song that Taryn gracefully sang for us. So, for me, I used to think of that really like because it was in that rom-com, a really loving kind of feely song. And then I was like, oh, I need to find a song to set up that my sister was dying and I had to get there in time or whatever for this activity.
Dramatic.
So dramatic.
So dramatic.
So dramatic. And I was like, hey, what song makes me feel like love, but just all the feels? And then when you listen to that song and think about someone dying, it hits in a different way and it does get those emotional juices flowing. But then I kept going, oh, fuck, I crushed that door in activity. I got perfect marks. I was really like emotionally driven. I'm going to keep using this song.
So now it's your death song instead of your love song?
That's the thing. Now it's a song where all I can do is like, oh, God, this song just gets me in a bad mood. Like, so I can no longer listen to that song.
Oh, and you loved that song.
I love that
It's no longer a happy song.
It's no longer a wedding
I feel like I just want to start playing the song and see if Shay will start sitting here
No,
crying. Being
no.
like, this is my sad song now.
Please don't. I'll become really fragile.
Oh my God. Yeah, I've had that experience with so many songs from so many movies and stuff like that. Like one, I can't help but think of something like rom-com-y and stuff, or think of this movie whenever you hear, like We Love Notting Hill, and whenever I hear When You Say Nothing at All, it's just like, I know, I instantly do that, and I just think of Hugh Grant and Julia Roberts, and I'm just like, oh, love that.
Love that
But
song.
like you said before, also being dance teachers, Shay, how many songs do you think we have ruined being dance teachers?
Too many.
Over the 16 years we have taught. And the worst thing is if you want to make a good routine, you have to be inspired by the song you choose.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, you're going to choose something you love.
Mm-hmm.
And now I just hate so many songs that I used to love. Like, there's just too many. Like, we loved A Little Party from Gatsby. Hate that now. I can't listen to it. As soon as it comes on, I was like, please turn it off. What else is there? There is so many
that I used to absolutely
play
love.
that, Sax.
No, save me. Save me. Yeah,
Oh, no, it's turning into a karaoke.
Okay, stop. Wait. I should have had a list up of like who these people were. Save Me. It was the one with the saxophone. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
and
know.
that routine won everything.
So
but I
love it for
still
that.
hate the song.
Gotta skip it.
Still hate the song.
Gotta skip it.
Like, there's too many of those, and I feel like it's the same though. Like, when we've been teaching for this many years, the same songs play at every Eisteddfod every year. There is Circus Britney Spears. When you
Oh my
hear,
God!
When
That's
you,
what I was gonna say. That's why I put my hand up.
When you just hear no at the beginning, and you're like, holy
Here
shit,
we
here's a
go.
circus routine.
Here we
Circus
go.
Britney Spears. We've seen this about 12,000 times, but let's go.
Yeah.
And I feel like the judge also has that reaction.
Yeah.
Or when we were
Like,
just, we literally, when we were setting this podcast up today, Cohen, one of the guys, literally listened to a reel that had video kill the rape. And as soon as that came on, all I could think of was tap dance, because every Eisteddfod, there is at least 10 tap dances to video. Like, I just cannot. But not only does it, like, I know obviously if your profession is in the arts where you use music in some way, like dance teaching, as a musician, I would love to hear this from a musician's point of view. Those who do gigs and stuff, and they have to play that, like they genuinely play the same set everywhere.
Yeah.
I wonder if
A
they
cover set or something.
Yeah, I wonder if they actually love those songs still, or if they just hate them because they've oversung them.
Like Horses by Daryl Braithwaite. Like, I'm sure they're over that by at some point if it's a
Or-
wedding singer.
Our Uncle Scott and I say, every time I hear him sing Say Nothing at All.
Yeah.
And he's probably like, every time, for fuck's sake, I've been singing this song since you were 8, but sure, I'll sing it again, every single one. And every time I get up and dance to it.
Sorry.
Shay was so good with your strangers, and I'm actually impressed.
It's almost like it was a gas.
Yeah, she went to talk over the top and both of us froze. Don't you dare.
And Troy's not here with the buzzer. We've got to be really careful.
When you're in everyday life, there's songs that can just turn into, if you overhear them on the radio, if you, like we're saying, pata, APT, Bruno Mars, yeah. You just, that can be overheard.
I'm one of
Or-
those only people who probably still turn it up when it comes on. Do you have any songs, like, in particular that I feel like sometimes when you're in a relationship and stuff like that, you can have songs you love that turn sour. I think that's a massive one for everyone to be able to relate to, is like a song that you have and you're like, this is our song. And then we break up and it's like, no, this is no longer our song. I hate this song.
Yeah, I've had so many of those.
Oh my God, Taryn's had so many boyfriends.
Definitely have not had so many of those, because I definitely have not had so many boyfriends that have all of two actual boyfriends.
Like, that's it. But I'd love to hear one of your songs, Taryn.
One of the songs. That's a ruined one.
Yeah.
I can't. I loved this song. Shay, you know how much I loved this song.
I know what you're going to say.
And it was Latch by Sam Smith, and it was my favorite song for so long, just because I liked the song. And then it happened to become a song. And now I can't, not any version of that song can I listen to. Like, I'm not saying this is bad juju, but me and my cousin also had this song as our songs with our exes, and they're both exes now. So if this is your song with your partner, just saying to watch out, because it might be a bad juju.
The funny thing is like, now I can no longer listen to that song either.
without
thinking of your relationship, your ex relationship. So that's the same thing. I'm like, oh, I used to love this song. Skip. Because it's the same thing. It just kind of like, yeah, I have been
How
affected.
much it affects you? Isn't it crazy?
How much music affects you is crazy. And on the flip side, it can totally have the complete opposite reaction. Songs can move you and change you in the best way possible, where they kind of shape those core memories and core moments where every time you listen to it, no matter how many times you listen, if it was in a good moment of your life that has no longer turned sour, it's always been good. I feel like every time I hear some of those songs, it's just like, yes.
It doesn't even have to be like a relationship song, but just hearing you say what you were just saying made me think of those core moments in life when, you know, sometimes when you just really need to hear something, like a piece of advice or anything, and then that song comes, like you feel like you're in a turning point and you need to hear that song, and it changes you in a way. I liked that too. You saying that. You're preaching over there.
Preach.
You say it, girlfriend. Oh no. Preach. But yeah, you also have the good ones in the relationships and those moments as well.
I think one of mine is like, I have like a universe song. I read this in a book.
Oh yeah, I like this.
So I can't actually remember what the book was called. Make It Happen. Yes. Bang. Crushed it. Make It Happen. It's a lot about the law of attraction, the universe, and everything like that. And she talked about universe songs and like how they can help, like when you're feeling a bit lost and wanting to feel a bit guided and stuff like that, and what songs like the law of attraction pop up when you need to hear them.
It's like when you see 1111 or something like that.
Exactly. And one of those songs for me was Tara and I, our very first action short film we filmed, and we filmed it with Tom and Patty, was called Bad Guy. And Billie Eilish's Bad Guy, and I'll link the video in because it's super fun. It's like this 1 minute kind of two sisters going at it.
We don't look the same because we have brown hair.
Yep, we have super dark hair, dark long hair, but it's super fun. It's the first thing that introduces one to action as well. It's a super fun little 1 minute short, I guess. And Bad Guy is playing in the background of it. And for me, when I was deciding on a universe song, I was like, oh, what song when I hear it do I just feel like goosebumps? And I feel like, fuck yeah, this is why. And I decided on Bad Guy. And now every time I am feeling like, oh, I feel stuck, or like things are just plateauing, or whether it's to do with my career or whether it's to do with anything in life, if Bad Guy comes on when I'm on a treadmill or something, and I don't hear this song all the time, guys. Like I literally very rarely hear it because I'm always adding new songs to my Spotify, and so that's always the ones that are kind of replaying or
it's
the radio.
It's not really playing on the radio anymore.
Who plays it on the radio? So when it does come up on the radio, or when it does come up on my Spotify,
to the radio.
Yeah, I know I'm one of those people who still listen to the radio, Carl and Jackie, I love them in the morning. But when it does come up on the radio or come up on my Spotify playlist, I still get goosebumps when I hear it. Because I just think to myself, I think it comes on when I'm needing it. I'm like, yes. If I'm on the treadmill,
it keeps you going. You're like, I can still keep going.
Yeah. And if you don't have a universe song, I'd say get one.
Yeah, my universe song is Tones and I, Never Seen the Rain, and that's because there was this moment when I was going through a big turning point. I just broke up with my ex, and Shay and Troy came over. Obviously, the two besties to the rescue that night, and we had a few drinks and we talked about lots of things, and we cried and we laughed, and that song played, and when it played, the three of us just turned it up, and I don't know, we just got up and we just danced and we just hugged and danced and cried and laughed, and it was just such a special moment that, and whenever I'm needing a little pick-me-up or like, am I on the right path? Is everything going the way it should be? That song plays and it just makes me feel like, yes, everything's happening the exact way it should be happening. That was such a key turning point in my life, and everything since then has worked out for the better, and I'm now, you know, thriving, with a new partner, thriving in our business in all the best way possible. I can really see the future that I want. So that was also a key moment. It wasn't even specific to our dreams or anything. It was just a moment with the three of, and now the three of us are doing this. Not the choice here today. Oh, you would have liked hearing that.
I can remember that moment so clearly. Yeah, when that song came on as well, and it's what.
And I nearly cry every time it comes on because I picture that moment of the three of us, and it's so special, and it's just one of those core memories that I will just like really hold so close to me.
And I think that's why music in general is just, God, it's a special thing. Thank God we have it. Like, I think so many people rely on it in different ways. And even though, there are those songs that drive you crazy, whether you've done it for business or whether you've had a breakup with that song or whatever it is, but it's hilarious when you think of how annoyed. I literally sometimes, if the song comes on that drives me crazy in the radio, I don't change radio stations. I just turn the music down. I just turn it off. I just turn it off. Yep, I just turn it down, wait about 3 minutes and turn it back up again when I'm ready. I know how stupid that sounds. Like I could just change the radio station and there'll be another song, but I'm really committed to 106.5.
It's like you always get the shits when a song that you just can't stand anymore comes on.
This song, but the fact that music can do that to people,
it's crazy. That's why I would love to hear this from a muso point of view.
Yeah,
like, we don't really, like, we know musicians, but not like we're much more on the other side, the acting world. But it would be interesting.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is it's not just us who's affected. No. I think in your like the creative arts industry, I feel like everyone is so affected by music. So I think everyone would really relate to this in some way, shape, or form.
100%.
Because everyone's going through those relationships now. I've got my new songs with Stu. You've got your new songs with Bobby.
Yep.
Like, you know, everyone goes through this. So I would love to, like, I wish we were on a radio station. We could go, just open the lines and let's just talk and call in. Tell us your songs. I would actually be interested to know, what do you hate? What do you love? What
100%.
Reminds you of a memory?
Well, you know what? You could definitely just comment in the comments and let us know, because I would love to know, because I would love to go back and listen to those songs and be like, oh yeah, totally hate that song, or love this song.
What are they talking about?
Yeah. And I honestly believe, like, if you're a person who doesn't have a Universe song, just reflect a little bit now on, like, what song would it be if I did have a Universe song?
And just so you know, when I was on my way to my first date with Stu, my Universe song played and I saw a rainbow. Like, come on, friends.
There you go.
Come on.
There you go. And I feel like that's what these kind of songs do. They pop up when you're a bit nervous, or when you feel like you need that guidance and
a little bit of support.
Yeah, a little bit of support. And even though this segment's called Songs Turn Sour, we definitely can flip it back around to the best possible moments. And I think just have a little reflection of your favourite songs and maybe make a playlist of those songs. Cause
you know what, Shay? I don't even have a playlist of those songs. I feel like I should make a playlist of those songs.
Yeah, it'll be Universal Chill.
Me, Universal Chill.
Because me and Taryn have so many different chill playlists. It goes upbeat, chill, all these different chills. So I'd really throw that in for Bobby.
Love song dedication chill.
Yeah, I threw that in for Bobby because I know he'll get annoyed by it.
All right. Well, yeah, that was a cute little chat. Too much singing in that chat for my liking, and I apologise because most of it was me.
Yep, I apologise on behalf of Taryn as well.
We'll catch you guys next time on The Unfamous Files.
See ya.
Bye.